Does it give you an edge in a crowded market? Does it make you stand out in a crowded market?
Yeah, kasi I did check other agencies,
Other
marketing
builders?
agencies that are like utilizing landing pages.
Yeah,
And most of them are like they're not so really like yung
native.
landing page nila hindi talaga na
Makes a stand out. Would you be able to say na with just the free resources that I throw in there, makakasign ka talaga ng client? What do you think?
Yeah, definitely kasi yung mga courses ni Matt, the pre-courses ni Matt are worth like 50,000 at most. Yeah.
If someone right now is watching this interview of yours and they feel like intimidated sila to get started, they think na parang hindi para sa nila yan or sobrang hirap yan, what would you say to them?
I think just explore it. You have to try it first kasi malay mo magustuhan mo yung niche na to.
All right, bro. Good evening. Thank you so much for taking this time na ma-interview kita. Kyle, Andre, Briones, how are you, bro? Kamusta dyan sa wherever you're at? Kamusta? How's everything?
Yeah, everything good. This is it's been a long time coming kasi hindi na tuloy yung first call natin and finally.
Yeah, for sure. Couple of months back pa natin to sana gusto matuloy. Pero yeah, finally, nag-align yung schedule. And like I said, I'm so glad na we are able to finally make this happen. How are you feeling coming into this interview? Medyo may halong ka ba or nag-prepare ka ba for this one?
Yeah, kinakabahan ng konti. Kasi it's been about a year that I tried having interviews like this one.
Got it. Yeah, no worries, bro. And siguro let's start off with a very basic question. How long ago did you join the Colony community? Has it been several months or?
Yeah, almost a year na siguro kasi I think that was in February that I joined. Yeah, so basically I joined the community through Matthew's live on TikTok. So yeah, it's about like he was talking about SaaS and automations, and I was really intrigued. And ayun, sinubaybayan ko yung live niya. Tapos back then it was very limited yung slots. So yeah, nag-abang talaga ako sa live niya to get inside the community.
Nakapasok ka ba dun sa pinakaunang access talaga?
I think that was the second batch na siguro.
Yeah. So like nung around yung 1,000 members na kumbaga ganun. Yeah. The first batch was like only 500 or 600 members lang. Hindi ka nakasama dun?
Hindi.
Naalala ko yun, crazy times kasi within just less than 2 minutes sarado agad yung 600 slots and crazy times. But anyway, let's start with our first couple of questions right here prepared for you. So, your Go High Level build or yung na-build mong website, basically, you already know na itong interview naman will revolve around yung vibe coding, how you build your funnels or websites and all that. And so your GHL build, yung website build na na-build mo before, which I'll be sharing my screen in just a second here, it is easily one of the cleanest and most alive na websites that we have seen. Hindi lang talaga ako, even other members in there nakita yun. So I'd like to ask you, when did you realize na you were onto something different nung nagtatry ka na mag-build ng vibe coded na websites?
So yung pinakauna na like I think na-try ko is yung na-mention mo ito sa mga lessons mo yung sa part ng website building, yung calculator.
Yeah.
Kasi yeah, I think vibe coded din yun.
Yeah.
Diba? From ChatGPT. So I was so like very
So na-consume mo yun sa in one of the courses sa loob ng Colony community and na-realize mo there's this one element na in-add ako sa isang website which is a calculator na vibe coded with ChatGPT. Yung code nun generate ni GPT na nilagay ko lang dun. Doon mo na-realize na possible yun. Doon nag-start. Yeah. Okay. And then after that?
So after that, nag-try ako kasi back then wala pa akong subscription from ChatGPT. Purely free lang kasi sa free version ng ChatGPT medyo pangit yung output kasi. So I like ni-risk ko yung subscription, 1,000 per month back then. So explored a bit more, chat everything that I wanted to like visualize in a code form.
Yeah.
So ayun, first code na generate ko is yung sa portfolio ko na, "Hi, I'm Kyle Andre Briones," like that, yeah.
Yeah, let's quickly try ko lang i-showcase din yun just so may idea yung mga tao with what we are talking about here. Makikita rin kasi ito sa recording. So, this one right here, right?
Yeah.
Ito yung pinakauna mong vibe coded na na-build na website and it was for you.
Yep.
So kind of walk us through here really quickly. Anong naging thought process mo dito and how are you able to make this possible, kumbaga?
Okay, so back then, wala talaga akong idea sa like the landing page, like the copywriting, and I basically like copied Matthew's yung website niya about for solar companies.
Yeah.
Yeah, the landing page for solar companies, and I just copied the whole flow, tweak some parts of it to make it unique for my portfolio. So ayun.
Awesome.
So I realized na back then, while I was in the colony community studying the courses ni Matthew, I also went on YouTube to watch some of the tutorials. Pero which is kind of limited kasi wala masyadong mga influencers or content creators na nag-vibe code.
Yeah.
I think it's only Rico and one GHL that is utilizing vibe codes, and they also like sell these codes to people who are very interested, which is kind of
So nahihirapan kang i-access yung ganong codes kasi may bayad nga siya sa
may
online
bayad.
world. Yeah.
So I did a lot of chat talaga ni ChatGPT para lang ma-achieve yung gusto kong i-visualize
Yeah.
sa website.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And I'd like to ask you about this website of yours or itong landing page mo. How has this served you? Anong naging benefit mo from having as simple as yung gantong funnel or website? Was this able to serve you? Has this able to help you? So walk us through that.
Yeah, definitely helped me on landing a client because with having a portfolio, it can speak already about you. So there would be times na need lang ni client na makita yung portfolio mo, ano yung mga nagawa mo. So yeah, I think that would be one of the top factors then to like land a client.
Yeah, and I guess isang malaking benefit na yun na with that simple na na website or funnel na build mo for yourself, it has served you well na nakasign ka ng client, and which is an opportunity, kumbaga,
Yes.
right? And now just to give people a perspective as to, maybe kasi yung iba iniisip, ang simple naman ng gawa na yun, parang kaya ko rin naman yun, ba't ini-interview ni Matt to? So like now I'd like to show naman or share screen ko naman yung recent na share mo sa colony community a couple of months back na fully vibe coded na website, which is this one.
So,
alright, so ito yung masasabi nating pinaka recent na work mo na fully vibe coded as well, tama?
Yep.
So walk us through this one, and ano yung parang naging massive change mo from the previous na kakapakita ko lang na dati mong website or dati mong funnel to this recent work of yours na fully vibe coded na talaga. What's the major difference, kumbaga?
So, as you can see, may mga elements dito na hindi achievable sa native GHL builder. Yeah. So I tried to copy or like design from the native GHL builder, pero mahirap talaga eh. You cannot achieve this kind of like output from just native GHL builder.
Yeah.
As you can see, I utilized here 9x16 videos, and I think GHL only supports 16:9 videos, and which like parang naka-landscape pa rin yung portrait videos. So yeah.
Honestly, this website right here, sobrang sophisticated tignan. Almost as if gumastos yung business owner ng parang more than $2,000, $3,000 sa pag-build lang na itong website na to. I'd like to ask you, saan mo nakukuha yung inspiration mo sa mga gantong visuals? Is it just something na out of nowhere, naiisip mo lang and then you code it, or may mga tinitignan kang inspirational na mga sites?
To be honest, wala akong mga inspiration sites. I just tell ChatGPT to like build me like modern SaaS with like tech or clinical vibe feel website with like frosted glass. Sign language would be like premium, clinical, luxury feeling. Like lahat ng mga pwede kong ma-describe, ini-input ko kay ChatGPT. I let ChatGPT do his magic.
Awesome. Yeah, I have gone through the same experience as well ng almost dozens, if not hundreds of times with ChatGPT. And I get it na makakailang ulit talaga kayo ng back and forth with GPT just to achieve the vision, right?
Yeah.
Kasi may times na hindi gumagana eh. Pero grabe to, pati calculator, oh.
Yeah.
No? Grabe, you really took things to the next level, and maski ako, parang ako na yung magtatanong sa'yo eh, how? Kaya sobrang sophisticated talaga ng itsura nito, bro. And like, this is a website na you can easily charge more than $1,000, kumbaga. This isn't worth like yung $400 na build. More than 1,000 dapat to.
But yeah, so to be honest, hindi ko na-achieve yung ganyang rate sa project na ito kasi I'm at an hourly rate sa client ko. Tapos nagawa ko ito for like I think 30 to 40 hours lang. And I'm at $6 per hour. So like lugi talaga ako dito.
I would say well maybe to give you a bit of guidance, I'd say that's like a learning curve na na-realize mo na it took you time and then you felt like medyo nalugi ka. You can still use these builds as your portfolio kasi ikaw naman talaga gumawa nito and then charge higher. Kumbaga, you're still on the right track. That's what I'm trying to say. Grabe to. First time ko to makita live dito sa interview na to and I don't know, I'm just lost for words sa kagandahan na ito. So yeah, like I was saying, bro, easily, ikaw talaga yung nakita naming next level sophistication na itsura ng website. And to ask you even further, ChatGPT lang talaga ginagamit mo and nothing else. Wala ka ng ibang additional software to build all of that?
Okay, so I get the hassle na pag-generate mo ng codes is i-import mo agad kay GHL, but I don't usually do that. I usually use CodePen.io to see if ano yung output ng code ni ChatGPT and do changes from there.
And is it a free thing, yung CodePen.io?
Yeah.
Am I on the right website? This one? Is it this one?
Yep.
So magpapa-code ka kay GPT and then you take it here to see what it looks like and then go from there.
Yep. And make necessary changes from there.
Gets. And it saves you, I can tell na it saves you time kasi before or at least until now, ang ginagawa ko is ilalagay ko talaga dun sa canvas ni Go High Level and then I'll let it load up and then titignan ko, mag-print siya and then back and forth. I'm assuming mas mabilis to. So yeah, kind of walk us through here really quickly.
Can you click start coding?
Sure. Let's do it.
Okay, so this preview kind of software from CodePen. Basically, ilalagay mo lang yung whole code dito sa HTML. You don't want to like separate the codes according to like style, section, JavaScript. You want a code that is complete build from sections. May section na, may style na, may JavaScript if ever. So basically, if ChatGPT can generate those complete code, you can paste it here sa HTML na panel tapos lalabas na dito sa white
canvas. Dito. Right. I see the vision here and I'm assuming pagkalagay ko kagad ng code dito mag-print agad siya.
Yep.
Wow. I might even use this myself kapag mag-vibe code na rin ako or mag-build ng calculators. This is really helpful and CodePen.io. Tama? Ito.
Yep.
Yeah, CodePen.io. So yeah, moving forward, I'll stop sharing this one. Yun na yung parang nagiging tech stack mo majority of the times. Doon lang umikot. ChatGPT, CodePen, and then JHL.
May dalawa pa akong extensions na basically tatlo pala, including yung I think na-share ko na to sa community yung mobile simulator.
Okay.
And the other two are like Colorzilla and Font Inspector. So basically if I want to like replicate a certain website, I basically extract the colors, the fonts, and then I paste it to ChatGPT to build a design system and styling spec.
Gets. I'm assuming yung tatlong extension na mention mo, one is for the mobile view para makita mo what it looks like sa mobile. Another one is parang color picker para makuha mo yung colors on any website na nakikita sa browser mo.
Yes.
And then the last one is para makuha yung any font na nakikita mo sa browser mo. Tama?
Yes.
So yun. For anyone's watching this, if you're looking to get any extension along those lines, marami namang iba't ibang extension dyan. Just go for anything that works. So let's kind of do a bit of backtrack. Vibe coder ka na ba talaga before the Go High level, before joining the Colony community?
Oh, so basically, hindi. I am not a coder myself. I'm coming from a business. I'm a business student. So yung coding wala talaga sa akin. I did experience it during high school, and I think yung experience na yun is nagamit ko ngayon kasi basic language lang kasi ito yung HTML, CSS, and Java. Yeah, may idea na ako sa coding pero from high school na yun.
Yeah.
Ni-recall ko na lang.
Yung parang mga basic lessons lang ng
Yeah.
mga high school, right? Right. And when you were building websites, so nag-start ka talaga sa canvas lang ng Go High level without any codes. Yung drag and drop features ng Go High level, right?
Yeah, I tried.
And then
Kasi may mga elements kasi na hindi mo ma-achieve like using Go High level builder. Like for example, if we want to make like a comparison table, hindi mo yun ma-build agad kay. I think it's very impossible to build using the Go High level native builder.
Yeah, especially that you have the creative vision. And na-mention mo sa akin earlier na it's not always not tumitingin ka sa mga inspirational na mga websites and then try to copy it. Pero you have the vision and the design factor in you. And so, yeah, a lot of the creativity, hindi mo talaga matatranslate into high level dahil sa dahil sa kung paano lang yung builder nga. But fortunately with coding, nagawa mo yun. That masasabi mo kumbaga.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Ngayong parang nagiging sophisticated ka with your builds or sinusundan mo na yung creativity mo, you use coding, you go back and forth with GPT. Did you ever feel like quitting or simplifying your builds? Was there a part na parang hindi to worth it, ganun, for you? Or talagang pinursu mo kasi na-enjoy mo yung vision and nakaka-attract talaga siya ng clients?
I think at first, nung nagbi-build pa lang ako, medyo nakaka-drain yung like generating codes, tapos transferring it to CodePen, tapos may mga elements na hindi talaga na gets ni ChatGPT yung mga dinidescribe ko. Tapos when I learned about custom GPTs, doon na yung medyo like naging na-streamline yung work process ko kasi I can add certain parameters like what I don't want in my code, like
mas nagiging in detail ka with custom GPTs kumbaga. And for everyone na nakikinig nito, custom GPTs are parang GPT models na na-build ng ibang users within GPT, right?
Yeah,
Within
so
GPT.
basically set certain rules sa custom GPT ko, tapos ayun, less na yung errors na generate niya.
Right, yeah. Let's now move forward to the next question. What's the hardest part about coding inside Go High level or vibe coding inside of Go High level? What's like the current struggle? Baka ma-raise ko din to sa Go High level team.
Usually si ChatGPT magge-generate yan yung background tsaka padding. Yun lang din naman yung struggle ko at first kasi I wish I could, like, I can show you how I do it step by step. But si Go High level kasi, yung builder ni Go High level, may padding kasi yan tsaka margin.
Yeah.
Tapos si ChatGPT naman, nagko-code siya tapos may padding at margin. So I usually remove the padding at margin ni sa code. So I can use the padding at margin ni
GHL. Gets.
So yun lang din naman nung naging struggle ko at first. So yeah, I figured it out later na.
And yun yung ma-advise mo, ganun lang yung gawin? I myself natuto ako dun na instead of instead of having the margin and padding sa GHL, actually, it's instead of the other way around, na parang nasa GHL yung margin and padding, have it sa, tama ba? Have it sa code, yun yung tinutukoy mo, or nasa GHL?
Either way, kasi I can set 0 margin and padding sa GHL and have the margin and padding sa code.
Gets. And
So,
that should allow, I'm thinking that should allow GPT to have the full creative freedom, kumbaga. Pag ginawa yun ng ganun na mas naintindihan niya na wala nang margin and padding sa magiging canvas. So full control yung code niya. And
yeah, I think hindi ko pa to na set sa custom GPT ko.
Gets. All right. Awesome. I'll
And-
give you, go for it.
And also for the like styles, kasi when I generate codes sa ChatGPT, I usually say like use styles specific for this code only and not global styling. So kung may makikita ka na body styling sa code mo, you have to delete it kasi once may body styling yung code mo, ma-affect lahat ng elements sa Go High Level Builder.
Gets. And yung body styling na tinutukoy mo, yun yung within the code, right?
Yeah. Usually, if you don't utilize custom GPT yet, like wala, from the native ChatGPT lang, usually ChatGPT will include this one.
Gets. Awesome. And I based on what you're sharing with us here, I can now realize na it's been, it took you several months just to reach this point na alam mo na yung mga ganyang bagay na a lot of us, it's really my first time hearing this, yung mga gantong bagay.
Yeah, I
So,
figured it out all by myself kasi ang hirap talaga makakita ng mga content creators na nagva-vibe code din in
Yeah.
GHL. Yeah.
But I think it's kind of advisable rin naman for beginners to start with taking messy actions just like what you did and figure it out as they go and not overcomplicate stuff, right? Yeah, for sure. Moving forward, I'd like to talk about naman yung opportunities na come across more, maybe yung leverage na come across mo as you dive deep into learning more and more about vibe coding. We have discussed earlier na nakasign ka ng client through the very first na build mo back in several months ago. But other than that, has it further, served you into signing more opportunities, signing more collaborations or clients or...
So, yan pa yung itinatry ko na i-achieve within this year kasi for the last years kasi I was busy with school and work. So, recently I was on internship. So, I juggled internship and work at the same time. So, wala talaga akong even my lifestyle, hindi na ako nakapag-gym last year when I was on internship. So, napabayaan ko na din yung lifestyle ko, yung katawan ko. Yeah. So, probably I will try to sign other clients within this year. I will be rebuilding my portfolio, applying all the learnings that I had throughout the months.
Yeah, that's like your next step for this year or next objective for this year, right? And so, next question is: do you think itong skill na vibe coding, does it give you an edge in a crowded market? Does it make you stand out in a crowded market? I'd like you to speak to the audience kung nakaka-stand out ba talaga siya or what do you think?
As far as I've observed, parang ako lang yung yung nasalihan ko na yung marketing agency na I work with. I am a landing page builder. So basically, we do meta ads and then we traffic people or leads into a landing page.
Yeah.
Which basically pre-qualify leads, and then if they choose to book in, so they can either book in or not book in yet, but we can chase them kasi they have opted already in sa landing page, so we know that they are already qualified leads.
So sorry, I don't want you to get lost here kasi medyo napupunta ako sa process ng lead gen role, but to circle back to the question, do you think this makes you unique, yung skill, that this makes you stand out in a crowded market? Go for it.
Yeah, kasi I did check other agencies,
Other builders
agencies that are utilizing landing pages.
Yeah.
And most of them are like they're not so really like yung
Creative.
landing page nila hindi talaga na
Nagsa-stand out.
yeah.
Gets. So like it's not that easy makakita nung yung parang build na as sophisticated as yours, kumbaga, right? And I'd say like logically speaking, based on sa process na shinare mo sa amin earlier, it shows kung bakit not everyone knows how to do that, and it shows as well kung bakit magsa-stand out ka talaga naturally, because it's just not easy to do, kumbaga. But it is a skill na learnable, right?
Yeah, definitely learnable kung sisipagan mo lang talaga.
Yeah. And I'd like to ask you, how do people usually react when they see your build?
Okay, so before when di pa ako nag-internship, I tried applying for like gigs.
Yeah.
Kahit underpaid lang for portfolio purposes. Tapos sinend ko yung na-build ko na pinakita mo kanina.
Yeah.
Humanga siya na masyado. Tapos nagpa-build din sa akin. So,
Yes.
ayun. Ayun.
Nauutal eh. May halong ano. So, I get it. Yung language barrier kasi ata, bro, no, medyo nagsa-struggle ka dun.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's alright. Anyway, so yun nga, namamangha lang sila kapag nagre-react sila sa build mo. Ganun.
Yeah.
May nakuha ka na bang crazy reaction kapag may nakakita ng build mo? Ano yung pinaka-crazy na reaction na witness?
Ayun. Yung client na yun na kinuha ako. Tapos,
Kuha agad.
Yeah, kinuha agad. Tapos hindi namin yun natuloy kasi parang startup kasi siya, tapos walang established na system sa agency niya. Nagsa-start pa lang and he wants to like build websites for like service businesses in the US, and he wants a landing page, tapos parang hindi niya tinuloy.
Gets. But still, yung reaction nun, okay pa rin na feedback kasi parang nabigla and then kinuha agad yung opportunity, right? I can just imagine kapag you're out there and then na-discover ka ng ibang potential clients, magkakaroon din sila ng similar na reactions with your build.
Yeah, so, sinabi pa nga niya na yung mga builds ko is parang ginawa ko sa like Webflow ba yun?
Webflow or Figma, ganun?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's really awesome to hear. I'm down to my last several questions. I'd like to ask you naman, how was the Colony community able to help you out, or did it really help you out, kumbaga? Well, how was the experience when you joined the Colony community?
Yeah, I think it really helped me a lot, especially going to like into freelancing. Kasi at first, before I joined in the community, nag-a-apply ako as like virtual assistants, like general virtual assistant.
Yeah.
Niche or something, and it's very hard to like get the clients from there. And then when I started getting into the community, learning more about GHL, mas naging focus, may
focus learning ka na sa specific na skill set, kumbaga.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you out, kumbaga, sa thought process way. So that's all right. But yeah, another thing I'd like to ask you is, we have never spoken before and never kitang na-coach before. So you merely just used the free resources na available within the Colony community, alongside yung mga weekly Q&As na nag-join ka. I can still recall those times. So would you be able to say na with just the free resources that I throw in there, makakasign ka talaga ng client? What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Kasi yung mga courses ni Matt, the free courses ni Matt are worth like 50,000 most. Yeah.
Worth 50,000? Yeah, I have other people with similar na mga feedbacks. But yeah, which feature of the Colony community yung pinaka naging helpful sa'yo? Was it the courses? Was it the accountability of the other people? Was it the weekly Q&A calls?
Yeah, most of them. Kasi I did the courses, and I also went on Q&A sessions, asked more about stuff that I'm not really like familiar with, go high level.
Yeah.
So,
and I can also recall nagpo-post ka rin sa community na nagpapa-roast ka, so like you ask for feedback from people. Was it any at all helpful nung part of the journey mo nung nag-start ka?
Yep, kasi I think you roasted my portfolio once.
Yeah.
Yeah, dami mong comments dun. So, rinefine ko talaga na parang satisfy ka sa mga builds.
Gets. Gets. And now you need to teach me. Ikaw naman mag-roast sa akin, bro. Parang other way around na yan. Like, I'm just really proud na parang I was part of your journey coming up.
Yeah.
So, down to my last couple of questions here. Let's now dive in sa advice mo for some of the beginners. If someone only uses templates sa loob ng Go level, what's the first thing they should try customizing to get into vibe coding, kumbaga?
That's a good question kasi
Ano tingin mong parang easy barrier of entry nila to go to vibe coding? Should they try gradients muna, something along those lines? Should they try CSS codes muna na basic? What do you think?
yeah, I think gradients muna. Kasi I did some of this. May mga apps din kasi online na may mag-generate ka na lang ng
CSS?
gradients agad.
Yeah.
And then you paste it directly sa JHL. And I think yung pinaka useful kasi na mga custom codes ko na build is yung sa portrait videos and sa I think comparison tables as well.
Gets. Yung parang mga tiers section, kumbaga. Yeah.
Yung mga animations and stuff, bonus na lang yun kay ChatGPT.
Yeah. I think that's for later, yung mga sophisticated animations and yung mga ease in, ease out. I can assume na mabasa yung mga ganun. So
I don't usually utilize mga animations. Yung UI talaga yung pinafocus ko talaga.
Gets. So what's the best way to start learning vibe coding or custom CSS? What's the best way to get started na maaral yun without feeling overwhelmed? Should they start on I can already say na wala siya sa YouTube because yun yung na-mention mo earlier, but where should they start?
Yeah, I think
ChatGPT or
they can talk about whatever they want to like achieve or something like that. Kasi ChatGPT knows everything, brother.
at this point, no? Yeah.
So you can figure it out on your own kasi I've been through there and I've been in that same place as you kasi back then wala talagang resources that I used for like vibe coding and stuff.
So purely talagang nag-start ka ng very simple na vibe coding and then refine until parang more than 100 days has passed. Ganun na kaganda yung gawa mo, which is napakita earlier, right?
Yeah, you have to be consistent. Like if it means na kailangan mo mag-generate ng code every day and like modify and something, yeah, just do it.
Gets. Should beginners aim for perfection or exploration?
Aim for exploration always.
And talagang they're bound to making mistakes talaga, no?
With me kasi dami ko ding mga errors din dati, especially when it comes to like describing what I would like to build or something like that kasi usually yung mga sinasabi ko kay ChatGPT, I want something like this where like there's a table and mga ganyan kasi when you describe ChatGPT yung in a most accurate prompt as possible, you get better results from it.
So the more you feed context kay GPT, the more you feed data, and the more you describe what you're really after, the better the output ni GPT, right? Yun yung tinatry mong sabihin?
Yeah, and ChatGPT learns your like
preferences.
Preferences.
Awesome. How long should they expect na maging at least close to your level sa vibe coding? Is it like 1 month? Is it like 1 week? What do you think?
Yeah, I think probably a month or something like that.
Realistically.
Yeah.
Sarcastic yung 1 month. I kind of doubt na within a month. So like realistically,
probably 2 months.
2 or 3 months roughly.
Yeah. Kasi more on trial and errors kasi yung vibe coding. When ChatGPT generates bad codes, you have to like
reset.
Reset, and you have to teach them like I don't want this and change that, everything like. Yeah.
I think another skill set na natututunan mo along the way is prompt engineering, how
Yep.
you would express your thoughts kay GPT, right? Gets. Down to my last couple of question here. Ito yung parang final question, which is the closing remarks, which will revolve around you. What kind of project do you want to build next? Magko-focus ka na talaga dito sa websites and then sign a client this year, or may other things ka on top of that na gusto i-add?
I think may tinatry kasi ako na i-build kasi dito sa amin is marami kasi mga pickleball courts and I want to build a like online booking kind of thing. Kasi I think it's very useful here kasi most of like bookings here are manual.
Gets.
I
And
think
you want to make it easier for them.
yeah,
May ano ba sa pickleball? Passionate ka ba doon? Is it your new hobby?
tinatry ko siyang laruin every week
Gets.
pag may time.
And kaya mo naisipan na tulungan yung mga ganong nag-organize ng mga ganong sports.
I wanted to like have a side hustle kasi
Gets.
like pero with Go High Level kasi ang hirap kasi mahal yung subscription at the moment, and like my competitor kasi like they are like pioneering booking system or booking platform here sa Dumaguete. Yeah, they book people online to their courts.
Got it. Now, if someone right now is watching this interview of yours and they feel like intimidated sila to get started, they think na parang hindi para sa nila yan or sobrang hirap niyan, what would you say to them?
I think just explore it. You have to try it first kasi malay mo magustuhan mo yung niche na to. At first hindi talaga ako parang nahirapan talaga ako sa code kasi tagal na nung high school ko na nakalimutan ko na mostly lahat, tapos I just did refresh from YouTube, mga simple HTML codings and stuff. So yun.
I think an essential piece of advice na they need to hear is they should give themselves the permission na magkaroon ng mistakes sa coding and just constantly refine their work, right?
Yeah.
And would you agree with me na there's no shame with having errors? It's really part of the process, di ba?
Yep.
Siguro as my final question to you, and to kind of show you an appreciation, if there's anyone na nanonood nito na maybe potential client or potential opportunity that wants to work with you, where can they find you? I'll put your link in the description, but yeah, walk us through. Where can they find you? Yeah, how can they reach out to you?
They can reach out to me via WhatsApp.
Yeah, lagay natin sa description yung WhatsApp mo para kontakin ka nila. And what would you like do for them? Vibe coding talaga, no? Yun yung specialty.
Yeah, I do vibe coding. Bihira na lang talaga ako mag drag and drop sa native GHL builder.
Gets. Well, yun. If there's anyone who's watching this na wants to hire Kyle or wants to work with Kyle, yeah, his details and information are in the description below. But yeah, other than that, sorry, I said na 30 minutes lang to or 45
Sorry,
minutes. But it took us an hour. But yeah, no worries. It has been a fun chat. I really enjoyed going through this interview, and I'm really hoping na there are lots of people na natuto dito. Siguro as a closing remark na lang din, I'll give you like 30 seconds to like closing remarks mo, either sa native language mo, if you want to talk to your people, go for it. If you kumbaga motivational quote mo na to or inspirational quote mo na tong next mong sasabihin, what would you like to say to people na getting started with yung identical sa ginagawa mo or working online, kumbaga?
Magbibisaya na lang ko.
Yeah, go for it. Kahit di ka maintindihan yan, go for it.
Okay guys, so katong ganahan to get into freelancing, what I can say is like dili just sayon kay for me sa akong experience, yeah, dili jud kayo sayon. Like I did everything that I can para maka land of client, then I was lucky enough na I did not undergo sa serious like interviews and all of that. So yeah, and sa mga baguhan pa lang ganahan kong explore jud mo taman kung unsa inyong ganahan nga niche, and I want you to focus on specific niche ra gyud kay lisod man gud mag-juggle og mga niche, and murag ma-overwhelm po kas kadaghan kasi kay when you focus on one niche bang pod kay mas
And when you say one niche, are you saying one skill set or one type of business owner? I'm assuming skill set.
I think skill set, yeah.
Go for it.
Kasi mag-focus ka one niche kay mas madali magud nimo explain sa mga potential clients, and I think mas madali nimo og sa tao gani.
Hindi na ito matutulungan yun. Hindi ako Bisaya. Yeah, go for it.
Dali na po nimo like if you are kuan na gani sa specific type of niche, mas dali ra ka you already know your way around and shit if you have completely mastered everything within that niche.
Yes. And like medyo naintindihan ko sinabi mo na if you focus on a specific skill set and you deliver that, it's easier that way kesa yung trying to be the master of yung jack of all trades na expert ka sa ganito, sa meta ads, sa ganito, and then sa calendar scheduling and everything na available na pwedeng skill set, maybe even bookkeeping, tinatry mo lahat, but it's just not gonna work. It's way easier and it's much more simpler. You're making it easier for yourself, and you're making it much more simpler for yourself if you just focus on one niche. Yun yung sinasabi mo, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Anything else na gusto mong i-shout out to your people? Or okay ka na?
Okay na yun.
Well, yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much, Kyle, for your time. Have a great rest of your evening, bro. Have a great rest of your evening.